The Mercedes C-Class W206 made its world debut a year ago. However, it was only introduced here in the States around a few months ago, so it is a relatively new car. I've decided to make a buyer's guide on it because the C-Class will be a very popular car, although the one that's going to be the most popular is going to be a GLC, its crossover counterpart. The biggest thing about the new C-Class is undoubtedly its interior. It really does look like a baby S-Class on the inside, with the 12.3-inch portrait screen and the digital instrument cluster that borrows its design elements from the S-Class. As you can see here, there are more design elements from the S-Class, such as the seat controls and the speaker grills. Now, there are two versions of the C-Class for now. There will be the C43 AMG, of course, and there will also be the C63. However, there are, as far as we know, going to be no coupes or convertibles available for the new C-Class to choose from. The new C-Class will be solely offered in sedan format here in the States, although the state version is still available outside of the States. Now, for now, as I said before, we have only the C300 and the C300 4MATIC. 4MATIC is basically four-wheel drive. The base model is rear-wheel drive. 4MATIC adds $2,000 onto the base price. If you do need that, get that. I'm going to select the four-wheel drive actually for the build today because the C-Class is more of a comfort-oriented car. Talking about comfort-oriented, let's talk about some of the rivals. The main rivals of the C-Class are the BMW 3 Series, the Audi A4, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, Volvo S60, and even with SUVs more and more SUVs on the way, there are still a lot of competitors on with the C-Class. You can even consider the Jaguar XE, the Lexus IS, stuff like that. Although those cars are getting rarer and rarer these days. Now, free trims to choose from. Doesn't matter if you go for a 4MATIC or the rear-wheel drive, there will be free trims to choose from: Premium, Exclusive, and Pinnacle. Pinnacle basically adds navigation. It's basically all that matters. You also get the heads-up display and the augmented video for navigation as well. Exclusive trim is the trim I would go for. The premium trim actually comes with a good amount of standard features as well. Heated front seats, power sunroof, 64 color ambient lighting, keyless entry access, 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. Pre-safe basically means that it will tighten your seatbelt, close the sunroof, close the windows, and stuff like that in case of an accident. Blind spot assist, LED headlamps, and 18-inch wheels. It's all standard on a new C-Class. However, as I said before, I like the exclusive trim. It gives you popular enhancements that, just like Mercedes says, Burmeister sound, enhanced ambient lighting, wireless charging, surround view, and stuff like that. I'm not going to go with any of the AMG line packages, as I think that really does add a hefty amount to the price tag of the C-Class. I'm going to, however, select the wheels that I like. I'm also going to go for a graphite gray metallic paint. A lunar gray also suits it well. Yeah, the lunar gray definitely looks more unique. But the color I like most is the Mojave Silver. It doesn't show up here in the configurator, but it adds a hint of beige to the silver color. I'm also going to add a panorama roof on top of the standard moonroof. Now this does reduce headroom in the rear seats. If you are going to carry 6-footers in the rear seats regularly, do avoid the panoramic roof, but if you're going to do that, I would suggest you wait for the GLC. But of course, there are some people who don't want a SUV. Now, interior is where the new C-Class really shines. The interior design looks looks very expensive. In in my opinion, I think it looks way better than the Audi A5. Compared it to the 3 Series, however, I think it creates a sort of different ambience. While this definitely looks a bit more luxurious than the 3 Series we talked about. Now, as you can see, we can spend upwards of $2,500 on the interior. And if you do that, and then you do the $200 wood option, it really does look very nice. As you get quilted leather seats and wood paneling here, and it just creates a very premium ambience. Pair that with a Burmeister speaker, metal grills, and to me, it's definitely worth that $2,590 actually. However, with a compact sedan, I can see that people definitely aren't willing to spend that much money on the interior option. Therefore, I go with macchiato beige and BTEX. It's basically a man-made leather, but it really does feel quite similar to leather. I've sat in it before, and sure, it won't be as giving. It won't be as soft as leather, especially the Napa leather we talked about, but it is perforated. The door panels also do look a bit stark because with the ongoing trend of adding metal trim instead of wood trim, and without the quilting of the Napa leather that we just saw, the door panel definitely just look a bit too simple to me. But I think with a $0 option, this is actually pretty good. Now, I also add ventilated front seats and a heated steering wheel. Navigation. We've arrived in the era where navigation is an optional extra on a $50,000 C-Class. Do we need that? No, because we have Google Maps nowadays. Basically, plug your phone in, and that's all you need. I also add the advanced USB package. This is a very crucial part too, very crucial option in my mind at least. Without the advanced USB package, all you get is a USB-C port in the center console. I mean, just as I said before, a USB port, not USB ports, one USB port. With advanced USB package, you get 4, 2 in the rear seat, 2 in the front seats. So that will keep your kids, if you have them, happy. I also add acoustic glass and driver assistance package. Oh, this requires the navigation actually. So we're going to have to select that after all. Driver assistance package is a must for me. Distronic, which means adaptive cruise, blind spot assist, rear cross traffic alert, stuff like that. No, we don't need to do adaptive cruise control. That's part of the $1,700 option that we chose earlier. I also add LED headlamps. They look much brighter than the standard headlamps in very dark conditions, especially on mountain roads, as they are adaptive headlamps, unlike the standard headlamps which are just fixed. Now, the good thing about this is, unlike some cars such as Porsche or Audi which offer matrix headlamps, this actually isn't banned in the US, so you can get all the benefits without, unlike Porsche or Audi or other cars. I also have rear side impact airbags, and all in all, our build comes to $56,100. Again, it's a C-Class and it costs $56,100, and that's without stuff like I said, the AMG line, Napa leather, and yeah, this car is pretty well equipped, but again, it's not loaded. Would you pay this much for a C-Class? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of my build? And go and comment down below. But again, I think the new C-Class, if you don't really want a very good driving experience, all you want is a very comfortable car, now get you from A to B, and you want some of that brand cachet, this is a car to go for. However, for enthusiasts like me, I would definitely go for a 3 Series. Thanks for watching.